this will be the sound. Queridos oyentes y espectadora, bienvenida a Campus Vibes. This is a snapshot of student life, the pressure, the creativity, unforgettable moments, the gossip and trends, literally everything that defines this season of life. My name is Roxanne, and I'm here to serve you all of this and more. Stay with us. We are just getting started.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at akramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054-716-9761. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping futures.
Welcome back. You're still tuned to Campus Vibes on AM Radio, and this right here is the lifestyle segment. This is the part of the show where we slow things down just enough to talk about the habits we build, the choices we make, and also the version of ourselves we are becoming. Today's lifestyle topic is feeling stuck academically or career-wise. Feeling stuck at any point in time is a signal. It tells you that your mind, your schedules, and your environment isn't working the way it should, but it's not permanent, so don't freak out. If you are feeling stuck right now, you may recognize yourself in any of these 5 categories. Now, I've grouped people according to how they feel stuck, whether it's academically or career-wise. Group 1 is the overloaded student. With this type of people, everything seems to be happening at once, and it makes your mind feel crowded. You have an assignment due tomorrow, a test next week, and your part-time job is also calling. This is where you just don't know where to start. Group 2 is the no idea what I'm doing student. With these people, they see themselves progressing. Example, a student in his or her second year sees other mates progressing, and they seem like they know what they are doing. They know the career they want to pursue or something like that. And you also feel like you did too, but all of a sudden, you feel like you're drifting. You can't decide on what to do, and so you do nothing, and that's what paralyzes you. Group 3 is the burned out achiever. With the burned out achievers, you've always been the top performer in your class, whether it's your grade, your leadership roles, even side projects, you do it all. But all of a sudden, your energy is gone. Even your favorite or your best subjects, the subjects you once loved, feel boring and impossible. And you can't tell why you cannot keep up anymore. Group 4 is the comparison trap. You always see your mates with scholarships, exciting opportunities. They are always getting what they want, the internships and all. But then you feel behind. And anything that people do, anything that you see, whether they are posting it or it's happening right in front of you, it spotlights how behind you are in life. Now, group 5 is the aimless graduate or intern. You finish school or your first internship, and all of a sudden, there's nothing structured. People always ask you, what's the next step? What's the next move? But you don't know. You want to move forward though, but everything feels so distant, confusing, and sometimes overwhelming. These feelings are common and fixable. So brace yourselves. We are about to talk about how to escape this trap. First of all, you need to identify why you are stuck. The only way you'll be able to tackle it is when you know why this thing is disturbing you or how bad it's affecting you. Here are some gradual steps you can follow in order to feel on track again. 1, do not try to solve everything at once. If it is your studies, take one subject, pick one topic, and do everything one task at a time. If it's about your career, start with one skill or one application. 2, reassess your goals. Sometimes we feel stuck because our goals are either unrealistic or unclear. So when you know your goals, you'll be able to tackle it. Number 3 is your environment. When we say change your environment, we don't necessarily mean where you stay. If it's your study space or your social circle, and you know that the room in which you are studying is messy, clean it up. Change the room, clean it up. Now, if it is your social media that is distracting you, take a break from it. If your friends are constantly negative, please limit your time with them. Number 4, seek guidance and mentorship. Talk to seniors, talk to wise people, your lecturers or career counselors. Talk to people like that. When you talk to these kind of people, they can give you a great perspective or even actionable advice that you hadn't considered. 5, focus on skill building, not just results. Grades and job titles, they matter a lot, but then your skill matter more in the long run. Even if the progress feels slow or you are not motivated, every skill that you gain today, it will be an investment in your future life. Learn something new, improve your writing, improve your vocabulary, practice networking. All these things create momentum, and whenever motivation is low, they give you a reason to be yourself again. Number 6, build routines. When you are waiting for motivation, it's a trap. You should focus on small routines. Study at the same time daily. Be consistent in everything that you do. Dedicate 30 minutes to skill building and be disciplined. Be very consistent and disciplined. Discipline takes you to places where motivation can't take you. Discipline opens doors that motivation can't open. Number 7, practice self-compassion and take breaks strategically. Don't let guilt or shame paralyze you. Feeling stuck is normal. Everyone hits walls sometimes. But what separates people who move forward is the patience and the consistent action, but not perfection. You see people moving forward, you think, oh, this person is so fortunate or perfect. That's not the case. They are always doing the same thing over and over again. That's why we say practice makes what? Perfection. Now, sometimes doing nothing is also the best thing or the most productive thing you can do. So give yourself a break. Finally, celebrate progress, even if it's small. Recognizing small wins fuels you to tackle bigger challenges. So this week, take one of these steps, act on it, and see how it shapes your perspective and your mindset. Next week, we will talk about how to stay consistent once you've started moving, so that it wouldn't be like we know the steps, but we just put it somewhere. As we've come to learn all these steps, we need to learn how to keep moving with them so that it will become part of our lives. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at akramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054-716-9761. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping futures. Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at akramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054-716-9761. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping futures. Welcome to Accra.
All right, welcome back, people. Now we are on the Plot Jist Segment. This is where we tell you about the new movies that are coming out. And today we are looking at books and rhymes. Books and Rhymes is a story that follows the lives of young students as they juggle school life, personal dreams, friendship, and even relationships. Episode 1 opens with a calm but tense moment that hints at a deeper emotions and unspoken issues. Beneath the normal campus routine, some characters are dealing with inner conflicts, pressure, and secrets that may later surface. In the story, book represents structure, discipline, and also responsibility, while rhymes stand for the creativity, freedom, and self-expression. This opening episode sets the tone for a drama that is about choices, consequences, and the challenge of balancing dreams with reality. Campus Vibes is proudly brought to you by Accra Metropolitan University. At Accra Met, we focus on innovation, flexibility, and leadership, aiming to provide education that bridges the gap between academic knowledge and practical industry experience. We are located at Spintex, Bachona District. You can call us on 0547 169 761 or visit our website at www.accramet.edu.gh. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping future. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at akramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054 716 9761. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping futures.
Thank you all for staying with us. Now, this is the opinion feature segment. It's where myself and my producer share different views on issues affecting the music and creative industry. Today, we are discussing the utilization of the WYFL Riddim for diss songs and renewed beef. It is my belief that the WYFL Riddim, hosted by Jamaican DJ Mark, was created as an international platform to showcase talent from different countries and give artists global exposure. Coming from Jamaica, the home of dancehall, the Riddim represented growth, cultural exchange, and competition on a worldwide level, not local fights. Turning such a platform into a space for diss songs shifted attention away from that global goal. This is especially disappointing because Ghana's dancehall scene had recently enjoyed a calm period where artists focused more on work in progress than rivalry. That peaceful phase produced real results. Artists like Shatawale and Stonebwoy showed that you don't need constant beef on projects or all to succeed. They concentrated on big projects, international collaborations, major concerts, and award-winning performances. Their journeys prove that growth comes from talent, branding, and consistency, but not lyrical attacks. For a while, it felt like the industry had matured. Fans appreciated the change, and the culture benefited. Artists were building their brands without tearing each other down. So using a global position platform like the WYFL for the internal dispute, it sends a very wrong message to the international audience. It turns a global opportunity into a local argument, which is very bad. Ghanaian dancehall artists don't need to fight each other to be noticed. The real challenge is global visibility, long-term success, and also legacy. Platforms like WYFL should be used to project Ghanaian excellence to the world, not to revive the rivalries that the industry was already moving past. Now, that's my take. Now, here is the counter argument. According to my producer, using the WYFL Riddim for diss songs and rivalry was not a mistake. It worked in favor of Ghanaian dancehall. Dancehall has always been a competitive genre, and the clash culture Lyrical battles and confidence are part of what defines it. According to my producer, the WYFL Riddim itself suited that energy. It was strong, aggressive, and flexible enough for artists to prove their skills. It gave them a global platform to show lyrical ability and not just popularity. When many Ghanaian artists jumped on that same rhythm, attention shifted from individuals to the entire dancehall scene in Ghana. So that collective presence caught international attention, especially from Jamaica. It showed that Ghana has depth, confidence, and an active dancehall culture. These songs also create buzz. That's according to my producer. They spark conversations, reactions, and debates. That kind of attention increases streams and keeps artists in the news. In Jamaica, lyrical rivalry is normal and often welcomed, not frowned upon. Now, rivalry does not stop growth. In many cases, it pushes artists to work harder and deliver better music. Competition raises standards and forces creativity. On the WIFL Riddim, weak performances stood out quickly, which strong ones gained respect. And then the idea that Ghanaian dancehall must always stay calm to gain respect is not entirely true. Calm moments don't always attract attention, and energy does. So, all that my producer is trying to say is that healthy rivalry can bring visibility and relevance as long as it stays lyrical and not personal. Using the WIFL as a battleground did not reduce its international value. It increased interest and conversation. In that moment, Ghanaian dancehall looked active, competitive, and also alive, and that visibility matters on the global stage. So, those are the two sides of the argument. Now that you've heard both perspectives, you've heard my side or my take and my producer's take, whose side are you on? And whose point makes more sense to you? Think about it as we head into this short break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at akramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054-716-9761. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping futures.